Hi, my name is Len Antonini. I'm the Community Relations Officer with Regina Fire and Protective Services. When we take a look at fire pits, we have some rules and regulations that you have to follow with them. You cannot have a bonfire or an open pit fire in the city. Your fire pit has to be enclosed. It's got to be made out of non-combustible material, like this one here is made out of steel. This fire pit is on a non-combustible surface. It's on the ground, so you can't have your fire pit on your wooden deck or anything like that. Also, your fire pit has to be a minimum of 3 meters or 10 feet away from anything that is combustible, something that will start on fire, such as a fence or a garage wall or something like that. Another thing too is that windy days, you're not allowed to burn on windy days. You're not allowed to use your fire pit on windy days. And if you're burning something that causes a lot of smoke and your neighbors complain about the smoke, or if it causes your neighbors nuisance, then they can ask to have your fire put out as well, and the inspector will come out and talk to you about putting it out. You can only have fires between the hours of 12 noon and 1 in the morning. A fire pit can't be any bigger than 0.75 meters, which is 30 inches. It has to be covered with a screen. The holes in the screen can't be any bigger than 13 millimeters, which is about a half an inch. When you do have a fire pit, you can only burn seasoned wood, charcoals, or store-bought fire logs in your fire pit. Anytime you do have a fire going, there has to be an adult watching it, and you have to have some kind of a way to put the fire out. So either a hose or a shovel with sand or something like that, to make sure that if the fire does get out of hand, you have something to put it out with. If you don't want anything overhanging your fire pit, like power lines or trees, or maybe even the edge of your garage, the rooftop of your garage. So those are the type of things that you need to know about your fire pit.